In 1947, a young shepherd boy wandered into a cave searching for his lost goat and discovered the Dead Sea Scrolls. Now, if you know your Bible, the fact that this was a young shepherd boy adds some symbolism for you. The Dead Sea Scrolls contain fragments of every book of the Old Testament except for the book of Esther, and these date back to 200 to 300 years before the birth of Jesus. But one of the greatest findings in these scrolls was the complete book of Isaiah. So let's see what Isaiah had to say. Isaiah chapter 7 verse 14, he says, "Therefore the Lord himself will give you a sign. Behold, the virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and shall call his name Emmanuel." Isn't it great that we have extra biblical, non-Christian scholars of that same time period who also confirm that Jesus was in fact said to have been born of a virgin? And what is this name Emmanuel? Well, in Hebrew, Emmanuel means God with us. So the great Isaiah scroll is physical evidence that at bare minimum 200 years before Jesus was born, it was written that the Messiah would be born of a virgin and that he would literally be God with us, which is exactly what we see happen centuries later, God entering his creation through the Virgin Mary, taking on flesh and coming as a servant and defeating sin and promising to come again to judge the nations and usher in his kingdom.